Hi there, this is Patrick Abeck with Digital Media Club USA, and in this lesson is going to be kind of an all-in-one. If you're just starting out, it's going to kind of get you the ball rolling very quickly for you, okay? One of the things that we're learning how to do is we have our scripted interviews where we interview a business leader, where we do our specific interviews, which those are all very scripted. We want to stick to the script on questions, maybe a little back and forth. What we're learning, though, in our solo reports is that we want to have fun with these. We want to have students to be like, this is acting, this is reading a script, this is learning a script, this is putting passion behind it, this is laughing, being playful. When it's serious, be serious. You know, we did one segment on a chocolate crawl, and that can be fun, a 5K run for charity or this and that. And many of our charity events are like that. A few, though, we did one the other day for suicide prevention. We did one the other day for domestic violence. Those students need to learn to be serious, sincere, a little bit more, and all the while a little less scripted. So we're going to go through right now. First of all, there are events everywhere to cover. Okay, there's Eventbrite, there is Facebook events. How do you find events to cover? Go to your Facebook page, and then in the search box, events in my area. Now, Facebook changed it a little bit on how you can find events, but that's a simple way. The other way is to follow certain organizations that you know have events all the time. For example, I'm going to go to Facebook here, and this is a Chamber of Commerce. Chamber of Commerce always has events, okay? So let's go here and Coppell Chamber of Commerce. So I know that they're going to have events. We're going to do something on here. So I'm on their Facebook page right now. I'm going to go to events. And I'm going to see there's Community Health Expo. That looks like a good one. BizCon Breakfast. Those kind of are more for members only. Group or ribbon cutting. That looks fun. Okay, lots of events here that we can cover. Let's go through. This is Saturday. This is coming up in a couple of days. So this will be fun. So we'll do this one. Now, first thing that we're going to learn, this is what we want a part of the background to be, okay? This is how you do it. Now, I'm on a Mac keyboard. What we want to do is we want to screenshot a portion of our screen. We don't want to screenshot the whole thing, okay? On a Mac keyboard, it's Shift-Command-4. I get a little bullseye. I don't know if you can see that or not, but then I can direct on how I'm going to do this. I'll walk you through it. If you are going to wait for me to do your backgrounds, you're going to be waiting a long time, especially when this is as simple as opening your closet door and hanging up your clothes. I tell students, parents, how many times hang up your clothes, put your socks away, this and that? Do you do it for them, or do you teach them how to do it yourselves and kind of stay on them? This is as simple as putting your socks in the drawer, okay? We go right here. We're going to go down in this corner, the lower right corner, because these borders are kind of vague. So we're going to start here from the lower left, and we're going to go up to the upper right, right where we don't want that border. We want it just right enough, right along the edge, maybe in a little bit. We have our thumb on the left part of your mouse, the left clicker on your mouse, and then I'm going to unclick it. And we've just made that part of the screen. It goes down into the lower part, okay? Now I'm going to go on my, this is called, now on my, this will go in my downloads. So there it is, okay? Now I don't have to do it because I'm doing it right now, but let's just say to keep things organized, I want to label it, Coppell, oh my gosh, Coppell Chamber Event 1. Okay, I'm going to be doing a few of these. So there we go. So now I have that. I know where that is. It's in my recents. It's in my downloads. You got to know basic stuff. You should know once you, it's like attaching an email. For people that don't know how to attach and send an email, once you do it, you can do it. Don't have to have people do that for you. Okay, once you learn how to do this, once you know that a download's going to go here, and this is where I can find it, it makes life so much easier once you learn how to do something on your own. Okay, so I'm going to go. Now, the next thing can be done in a couple different ways. I have Keynote which is, oh my gosh, what's the Microsoft version? What's the slideshow presentation thing? I forgot. Microsoft has one, PowerPoint, and a few different ones do this. So what I want to do is I'm going to go over to my Keynote. I can show you how to do this. This is where we started. I've got this version on my Keynote. So I'm going to go, I've got all these slides. I've got different ones. So we're going to go to, we'll go to this one. We'll go to this one. Okay. So this is our Zoom background. Okay. Now, what I can do is I can click on there. I can delete that. I can just use this over. So I'm going to go to media, choose my media, which media is your artwork, your images, all very simple when you learn to, I'm telling you, when kids learn how to do this stuff and they learn the language and they know how to do it, they are just, it's fun to watch. The world, you don't have to ask people how to do things. You don't have to wait for people on things. Chamber of Ed, there's my thing. I will sit down with you. I will go through this. I can go through this as many times as you want, but it's not going to take more than once or twice. Okay, kids learn this stuff, my gosh, but kids learn how to do on their own with video games and all that. Okay, so there's our background. I have this for December. I want this, or for Defiance, I want this for Cohel. Now, if you're reporting on one area, you can just have one fixed background like this, where you're not going to have to change it around. Okay, there we go. Now we have our background. Now what we want to do is save this background so it's in a, so it's a picture. Okay, once again, Shift Command 4. I'm going to do a screenshot of this now. Got my bullseye ready. I don't want to get the border in here, so I'm going to go in just a little bit. Screenshot it right here. You can't have sloppy. Can't be sloppy about this. Because if it's the slightest bit sloppy, it looks horrible. And if it's not sloppy, it looks like CNN. It looks great. And it just takes a millisecond for excellence. And it takes a second to do it over if you didn't get it quite right, okay? My kids are always rushing through things as fast as they can. This is something that takes a few extra seconds to do with excellence. Okay. So now, what do I want to do next? I'm going to tell you, now that I've got the background there, just for the sake of Zoom, see if I can do, what do I want to do next? Okay, I got the background. So that's the big part. That is huge in all this. Oh my gosh, learn to create your backgrounds. And I did it, it literally takes 2 to 3 minutes to do that once you get the hang of it. Bam, bam. So I'm going to go back to, what am I going to go back to? This is, I'm going to go back to Safari. Okay. So what we want to be able to do here, this is the event description. So we're going to have a script where students will say, and let's just say, my name is Billy Smith. Okay. So we're going to start recording, and to record to a Zoom thing, okay, it's at the bottom. And it's either, it says record, or there's 3 dots more. You click on that and then stop or start recording. You want to learn how to stop and start recording. You want to record it to your desktop. It's just an option. You just click on it and it starts recording. You don't want to edit anything. Yes, we can edit. Yes, it doesn't take long, but it's an extra cumbersome step. You don't want to edit. So if you can learn how to stop and start your videos, you don't have to do that. Okay, so let's just say that we're doing one right now. I click on record. There's a little voice comes on that says you are recording, or your recording is in progress. And we will start off with, I'll just use my name. Hi there, this is Patrick Abeck, and welcome to my show. In this episode, we're going to talk about what's new at the Coppell Chamber of Commerce. And an exciting event's coming up at the Coppell Arts Center. And this event is free. It's a community event that's free to everybody. And here's a little bit about the description. You can meet people and companies. Another thing right here, this is not being recorded that's going to be presented to the public, okay? This is just what you're reading. Your camera's on, okay? None of this is getting recorded. but you can have this on your computer screen, okay? You can be reading this. It can be on your computer. Very, very simple. And it's recording you with the background. It's not recording you reading this text, okay? Like you're seeing the text now. You won't see the text. You're seeing like you're in a newsroom. You've got a virtual background over your shoulder. That's the event that we already took that. And boom, you're reading it, okay? So meet people and come, and you're just reading this in a conversational format. It's not like it's scripted. The expo is the place to go for the latest in fitness, nutrition, health, psychology, workplace fitness, and more, featuring technologies and practitioners who are leading the health and fitness revolution. Wow, this sounds like an exciting event. Enjoy demos, family activities such as a giant ginger. I can't even picture that. Putting greens, okay. Stretching, massage. There's an obstacle course, free COVID-19 vaccines, what? And more. Contact the Chamber if you're interested in becoming an exhibitor so you can participate in this. And for more information, just click on the link. Whenever there's a big, long thing like this, just click on the link. Okay. Wow, that sounds like an exciting event. So that's our featured event, the Community Health Expo that's coming up. Why don't we go into, I'd like to talk about some other exciting things going on at the Chamber. You know, the Chamber just does so much for the community, and we want to support all the things in the Chamber. Now, coming up on August 24th at 9 a.m., there's BizCon Breakfast. Let's see what that's all about. BizCon Breakfast is, mark your calendars for the 4th Tuesday of every month and plan on joining us for the most popular networking event, Business Connection, BizCon Breakfast. You'll have a chance to meet and mingle with Chamber members, community and staff leaders. Bring your business cards, coworkers, and friends. And the location for this event is Hard 8 Barbecue, BBQ, and that's at 688 Freeport Parkway, Coppell, Texas, and it's 8 to 9 a.m. So that's a little bit about the events coming up. If you want to learn more, and if you're a business person, oh my goodness, I highly recommend becoming a Chamber member. That is a lot of fun, exciting things going on there. So that's it for this report. And I want to thank you. I also want to thank our business sponsors that are listed on this post. Thanks to our business sponsors, this program and these courses are available to area students for free. And we want to make sure that we thank our business sponsors for that. Click on the link. We thank them for supporting school activities for the upcoming year. And I want to thank you for tuning into this post and my report. And if you have a charity or an organization, nonprofit organization that you would like us to provide media coverage for, just let us know. We'll do a little report like this every couple of weeks, maybe a month, and tell people all about it. So thank you again for tuning in. This is Patrick Gabeck reporting for the Coppell Digital Media Club. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop sharing. Okay. So I stopped sharing, so you should be, hopefully, seeing. Now, a little thing about that is, this is how it would show. So let me tell you, next to your stop video, there's a little arrow pointing up. You can click that and it says choose virtual background, okay? So on my desktop, you want to do this on a desktop, you want to have a little bit of a larger monitor. I can switch from background to background, okay? I also, when I hover over it, there's a little X that I can delete the background. So if I want to delete this background, I delete it. It goes to another one. I can delete that background, okay? So another thing that you can do is when you get good at this, you can, if you wanted to screenshot different events and have 3 different backgrounds, you can say, hey, we're going to talk about the Cure JM Foundation, read all about that, boom, boom, boom. We can do that. There's Trails and Ales coming up. Sounds like an exciting event. Read that description, date and time and all that. And finally, to wrap it up, we've got the Dublin Food Pantry that's got this and this going on. So you can do a nice professional report and it looks like this. Okay, so I'm going to hit the plus sign. My virtual background box is open. Now that doesn't size down, it doesn't minimize, it's just kind of always there. I hit the plus sign. Oh, you know what? Since I'm not sharing my screen, you're not seeing this. So I'm going to go and put on this background. Okay, there we go. So I have my event, my virtual background over there. Okay. Oh, that's not it. Wrong one. That's the whole, that's just the one image. I don't want to do that. Let's see here. I want the one that I created of the background. So let's see where that is. There it is. Okay. So this background is vitally important. This background is what makes it look professional. We got a newsroom. That's our template. That's our what canvas. If you're a graphic designer, you call that your canvas. That's what your base. That's what you're going to start on. And you're adding this one image. Literally 2 minutes to do this that a 5-year-old could do. I've got to be able to teach you how to do this. I've got to be able to teach you correctly. If I have to do this for you, we just are spinning our wheels. If I have to do this more than a few times for you, this program's not for you. A student has to be able to learn how to do this on their own. I can be there for questions. I can help you again. Another thing is when the students do this consistently, they get it. I also have these videos. Watch the videos, okay? So what I'm going to do now is what you're going to see is I am going to put, now I don't necessarily minimize my screen, but I kind of put it off to the side. I grab it with my mouse and I'm going to put my thing off there. I don't think I can minimize this, but I can put it all the way off to the side where it's totally off my screen, okay? So you guys can still see me, okay? I'm going to go back to the, right now I'm on my Facebook page. So your screen is not minimized, but I've moved it off to the side, okay? I'll go over that with you if you like. I'm going to go back to the chamber thing. Okay, I'm going to go back to the Community with Health and Expo, okay? I have it up just like it was before, and I've got all the text in front of me, but you can't see it. You just see my background. I'm looking at the text. I want to have the text that's right under my webcam as much as I can because I want to be looking that way, okay? I had a student the other day that has been with me for a year, over a year. And he's reading from his mom printed out paper for him to read. And you can hear the papers turn and you can hear this. And I'm like, this is day one. I'm like, how can this be happening that a child is reading something and I'm hearing paper? A couple things about me that you have to understand is I am considered a high functioning autistic. I don't teach very well. Watch me what I do and catch it. Figure it out and catch it. If you have a question, do it. I'm not good at picking up cues. I'm not good at what you're not good at. I assume that if you're not doing something, you can't do it. Okay. You have to work with me. You have to ask me questions. I've got a problem here. You don't want to be reading. If you're reading paper and questions and everybody can hear the paper and questions turning and you've done 50 of these, go play soccer. This isn't for you. We're not getting anywhere. All right. So, and that's what you get with me. So what we're going to do is we're going to teach students. This program combines journalism. It combines theater. It combines acting. Our students are doing a commercial. They're reading a script, but they're bringing the script to life. I'm telling you, we're going to have students that get good at this that are going to be local celebrities, that are going to be on TV commercials, dentists on TV. They're going to want our students to be acting because they're not just reading a script. Debate class and all those other things don't teach you what we're going to teach you, okay? And I'm going to be a little, we got to do it this way. Okay, so here we go. Hi, this is Patrick Abeck, and welcome to my show. In this episode of What's New at the Chamber, we're going to talk about community health, their community health and wellness expo. It's coming up actually this Saturday, the 21st, Saturday, August 21st at 10 a.m., or it starts rather at 9 a.m. and goes to noon. And here's some details on it. It's going to be held at the Coppell oh my gosh, Capel Arts Center. And it's a free community event. There's no charge for this. You can come on in, and here's a little description about it. You can meet people and companies, transforming our approach. What they really shouldn't do, I'm going to get off and teach you, is if you were writing a press release, which these should be written by professional people as a press release, don't say our. You want to write these out. This is a tip to these event people. You don't say our, but that's how kind of I introduce it, is, hey, here's the description that they have, so that when we say our, we kind of explain why we're saying it that way. So here's the description they have for the event. You can meet people and companies and transform your approach by staying healthy, staying fit at home and fit at work, speaking with well-being experts, browse the show and activities. The expo is the place to go for the latest fitness, nutrition, healthy psychology, workplace fitness, featuring technologies, practitioners of the leading health and resolution. This sounds like an amazing event. It's just absolutely, you want to be there. Enjoy demos, which are demonstrations. I learned that. And healthy family activities such as Jenga. Another thing is, if you say something wrong, laugh it off and repeat it. Okay, don't freeze up, because then you'll have to start over and you'll have to edit. I don't do editing. Okay, I can show you how to do edit. I can show you a video. After you've done these, it's so much easier just to do it this way. Okay, enjoy the demos and activities. Lots of fun activities, food, refreshment is served. Contact the chamber if you're interested in becoming an exhibitor. So that means you could participate. Not too late for that. And you can click on the link to visit. We're also going to go and we're going to talk about a couple other things going on at the chamber. One event that I saw looking at their Facebook page, and it looks like an exciting event, is their BizCon breakfast. The BizCon breakfast will be actually next Tuesday, the 24th at 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. And that is at Hard 8 BBQ, Hard 8 Barbecue in Coppell. And you can mark your calendars for that. It's the actually, this meeting goes on every month. It's for chamber members, but guests are always welcome. I'm telling you, if you are a business owner, you got to be a part of the chamber. It's just an amazing resource, and you meet lots of people and helps your business. Bring your business cards, coworkers, and friends, and that's at 688 Freeport Parkway. Attendance is including your chamber membership. Be sure to take advantage of this benefit. Okay, so that little thing right there says this is including your membership, but I'm sure they'll let you in as a guest. Tell them you know me. Okay, now students, be silly, be fun. This was a fun thing. Be serious. Bring the words to life. You're an actor. You're acting. You're an actress. Be passionate. Be playful. These skills, when you learn these skills, it may seem ridiculous, but when you learn these communication skills, you'll be set at the top of your game. We interview a lot of real estate agents, a lot of professional people, and they are fun, dynamic, always smiling through their words, communicate. Hi, how are you doing? Good to see you. Thanks. I always, when we interview a guest, hi there, how are you? Good to see you. Thank you. Thank you for allowing us the opportunity to interview you, and you're smiling through your words as much as you can. Okay, always be smiling. So that's it for this one. So on this lesson, what we learned, now I'm going to bring back without turning off the recording. So that whole time, I've had this, now I'm looking at my screen that has me with the background. 21 is right there. Before that though, I just had my computer up reading stuff, but it was scripted, but I'm adding my personality. I'm adding too much personality. And also watch your gestures. I'm unaware that I have my gestures, okay? But it's also, that's my thing. That's my unconscious little tick that I have, that I'm very, what is it called? Gesturous person? I don't know. I think I made a word up. But that's so if I do it all the time and it's part of me, people will start to follow you because you have funny little habits or whatever, and that you're fun in delivering a message. And that's why people like newscasters, sportscasters, Tony Romo, who I don't think, is kind of above average football player, got like $120 million contract for calling games. for doing the play-by-play in games. Well, he says little funny things now and then. He's got a little funny way of putting certain things, and he's funny. Other guys, I'll bet you there's guys that know football that are smarter than him, better looking than him, could really give you the nuances of football better, but he's not funny. He's not enjoyable. Okay. So that's why you got to do this. So that's it for this lesson. I'm finding students. We have a lot of students interested in this, and I cannot do this for you. We're going to have some big incentives. We're going to have levels of this program where every 25 reports that you file like this, you're going to get a little trophy every 25. And then we're going to have a milestone trophy that's going to get bigger. Okay. This is my idea. The trophies that we have every 25 reports that you do, you're going to get a little trophy that says you completed level 1 in this business. 25 is level 1. 50 is level 2, and every 25 these levels are going to be little trophies like this. Okay, say level 1, level 2. A milestone trophy that's going to be 100, 100, 200, 300, 400. Every 100, the trophy is going to get taller, maybe 6 inches taller. So your milestone trophy for 100 is going to be this size, and this size, and this size. So by the time if you got to 500 of these, we're just going to have a humongous trophy. It'll be fun. Okay, so if you have any questions on that, let me know. It's Patrick Abach. Our parent company is Digital Media Club USA. We're based in Swanton, Ohio. We're modeled after USA Volleyball. A little tip on that. USA Volleyball was created so that it would be a national organization that parents could plug into if they wanted to start a volleyball club, an extracurricular volleyball club locally. They would have all the rules, regulations, know what to do, bam, bam, bam. The parents could start that club, okay? Huge fees associated with that. We're able to do this. We're able to provide our Digital Media Club program and have students do this for free, okay, because we're able to get business sponsors. And, students have a little bit of participation in that, but really not much. It's a big endeavor signing up a business sponsor, keeping track of their credit card information securely. When credit cards are declined, follow up with them and make sure all the compliance is done for billing. And it is a lot of work, okay, to sign up our sponsors and get this so this program adds value and is something valuable that a sponsor can appreciate. And at the same time, students, the whole thing though starts with students learning this right here, how to do these basic things. You've got to do the background. You cannot publish anything. You don't realize how important this is. This is so important that our people, we know. Just trust me. We've talked to people. Okay, that's it. Talk to you later.